when you've been together a long, long time, people say, you know, how did you make it? I'll tell you this, every day, it's not a trial, because I love him, right? That part's not the trial. The trial is the people that you grow into as life batters you this way and that. And the stress is hitting you from every which way. And that person who's exhausted and overworked and irritated and emotionally stressed, that person, there's no joy there. There's no interest there. There's nothing to talk about in that zone. So you have to work to get yourselves out of these zones. I can tell you this, that when you look back over your married life, you will notice particularly hard years that you knew, you know, you better thank God I know Jesus. I'd be signing that line that he said we never mentioned. But you know what you're thinking in your mind, like this, so I can't deal with this one more day. It's way too much. Just for whatever reasons, you know, it's hard to live under stress and under pressure and under trial and eventually you just start being beat down by it, and it affects your marriage, it affects your family, it affects everything. So you're not going to be joyful every year. You're going to have days of joy. But then some years are going to be great years. So you don't have to really, when you look back, you see these moments, it's like a timeline, like that happened. And then boy, it was tough. You know, the finances hit. And oh my word, he was working every hour and I didn't see him till 10 o'clock at night. And I was lonely in the house. I mean, even when we took this church, we had been together all day long for 5 hours a day. We prayed together, we went to church together. We had one car. We lived in a 24-foot trailer. We were together for every moment and we had a ball. But when we came here, I had just had Jordan. And we still had one car, and we still lived in our trailer. And he's out trying to round the church up, trying to gather people in the first months, in the first year. Terrified. I mean, the fear that comes on you, like, can we pull, you know, you're dealing with, like, my God, let's do this. It's a humongous challenge. And so, yes, did the relationship have difficulty? For sure. You know, he had the one car, and I had the baby at home. And he would be coming home at 10 o'clock at night. No relationship is going to be great while that's happening. And then time passes, and you're trying to make things better. Oh, we're fighting too much. We got to get this figured out. Come on. Okay, I got it. Then you bought me a little car. You know, these things that you're just constantly going, how can we make this better? This is bad. This is bad right now. You just keep trying. You just keep, it's the same way of how you walk with God. You just never stop.
Woo! That's good. Right.
At the end of the day, they say, do you like them? Not every day. Could you live without them? Yeah, tomorrow. But at the end of the day, they're your right-hand person. They've been with you a mighty long time. And I always think of that song, I feel fine anytime that you're with me. And you've been with me now for a long, long time. And if I'm well, you can tell that he's been with me now. He's been with me now for a long, long time. Yeah, and I feel fine. You become each other's right arm. You become each other's solace.